said was a lot of these guys just need to be kicked in the ass. I'm seeing guys with the True Force Loneliness guys getting in their car, 300 pounds. I'll call their name out. Big Boss Calvin, Kent, some of these other guys right here, the True Force Lonely guys who crying that they ain't never had a woman, 30-year virgins. And I said, dude, I'm sitting and watching the video. I'm like, dude, you're 300 pounds and you're sitting in the car bitching about no woman wants you.
First of all, dude, I'm 34 years old, and I ain't no damn virgin. You made this video back in April 2018. I got laid November 25th, Thanksgiving night, 2017. So what are you talking about? See, this is the thing. I don't know if he ever commented on my videos. I don't know, because I block and cuss out people all the time. I put people on their asses, and this dude talking shit. For some reason, first of all, dude, I left and removed myself from the True Force Loneliness movement because the founder of the True Force Loneliness movement, TFL, the founder of the True Force Loneliness bullshit movement is ran by a Caucasian supremacist. Okay? A Caucasian supremacist bitch-ass male. Okay? All those other Caucasian males, which is the majority, even though I was the second leader, when this overweight dude, Dwayne Holloway, he's what they say half black and half white. He's a mulatto. He's overweight. He was like the second. He was like his assistant. Okay. And he treated him like shit. No support whatsoever. And the Bill Greathouse, when I was speaking to him over the telephone and Skype, he would just badmouth Dwayne Holloway and criticize him. And he might have been spot on some things, but he didn't say that to him. I don't know if he said it to him or not, to his face. I don't know that. But the fact that he was just making fun of him for his struggles and just mocking him, that ain't cool. I ain't cool with that. But I just let them talk. I let people talk until they shoot themselves, until they put their own foot in their fucking mouth. You know what I mean? That's what I did. I left True Force Loneliness back in the summer in August 2016. Bill and I, because Bill was racist. He's racist. He showed us racism. I had a debate on him many times on racial politics, as y'all want to just call it. He defends George Zimmerman and condones Trayvon Martin, black children, black boys specifically, getting murdered. He sides with these racist cops. He talks about reverse racism, that he's a victim of reverse racism, but black men and black women don't own and control anything and don't run shit and don't have a history of racial terrorism of Caucasian folks, victimizing Caucasian folks with racism because we don't own nothing and don't control anything and don't have no power. We never enslaved Caucasian folks. We never lynched them. We never raped the women and children and men, subjugate them for hundreds of years and presently, redlining, systematically disenfranchising them. We never told you never heard the black woman told. You don't see the black woman never started the feminist movement. It was a Caucasian female. A bunch of Caucasian females who are racist lesbians. They wanted to destroy the black family. Y'all follow me on that? That's what their agenda was. They felt jealous, and they went to the weak-minded Negro females of the group who had issues and self-hate issues, and they thrive on weak people. They get after weak people. Okay, you know what I mean? Y'all follow me so far? So we never segregated Caucasian folks from, going into our neighborhoods, eating in our restaurants. We never made them eat out of the back of the restaurant and spit in their food and put poison in their food and make them sick and use and kidnap and do all kinds of experiments, treating them like guinea pigs, passing on diseases like syphilis, the Tuskegee experiment. You know what I'm saying? We never butchered white women's vaginas and do all these stuff to make these successful surgeries and do all this cruel, inhumane shit, break up their families. We never You never seen Caucasian folks march and we spray free sick dogs in the black-owned police department beats the shit out of them and guns them down. Jails their civil rights leaders. I mean, you can't find that in history, but you can find the Caucasians being racist from the time they met Africans, from the time they came to North America and enslaved Africans, and they enslaved black people and black indigenous folks already in North America, and just put them in the same category. Stole their land and stole their resources and will never pay it back, but will pay back ancient Asian descendants who call themselves Native Americans. The first Native American was black, okay? So-called black, as y'all want to say it. Nubian, okay? What else what I'm saying? You know, everybody got their reparations, and this was in the 90s and 2000s, but black people have yet to receive their 40 acres and a mule, and we are still disrespected and still disenfranchised and victimized, getting shot and killed and murdered for no damn reason. And these Caucasian folks celebrate our murders. From Mike Brown, Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, they want to be us on Halloween, and they want to mock and make fun of us getting killed and murdered by the goddamn cops and these other Caucasian supremacist civilians, and them brown folks who have colorism and color struck and want to be these Caucasian supremacist wannabes, honorary white people. Okay? We never, when you see black cops kill Caucasians, which is rare as hell, or do some harm to them, do you see black people and Caucasians donate millions of dollars in GoFundMes? When that black cop accidentally killed that Caucasian female in Minnesota, they locked his ass up for life. When them two black cops in Louisiana, they had to deal with a racist Caucasian person cussing him out, disrespecting him, and not non-compliant, and not obeying the law, breaking the law, and shooting at them. And then his child, the Caucasian male's father, the Caucasian male's child gets in the little boy dies in a gunfire, but that he started. Those black guys are in jail for life. But when harm's done to us, they get paid leave. You had a Caucasian teacher, a Caucasian male bitch teacher outside of Atlanta, in the Atlanta, Georgia area, threatened to shoot a black kid because he laughed during class when everybody else was laughing that was non-black. Talk about he a thug in prison when the first thug was Caucasian. Okay? That's why I do what I do, y'all. That's why I do what I do. I talk about other topics. Why y'all keep pending me? Why y'all keep saying and lying and just jamming me in a box, saying I just talk about and just badmouth women? That ain't true. I took up for women. I call women out on their bullshit, and I check men who are out of pocket. I check out racist Caucasians. I call out Negroes who sell out like you, coons, Sambos, mammies, and jamamas, handkerchief-head Negro-peeing bitches, the Stacey Dashes of the world, you know, the Oprah Winfrey, who's really Oprah Winfrey, you know what I'm saying? The Jesse Petersons of the world, Larry Elders of the world, all them sellouts. I put them in check. Yeah, what's up, Dwayne? Please, and he ain't calling out nothing. But let me finish this clip. I'm on time constraints.
And then I said, oh, you know what? I'm tired of all the bitching and whining. I said, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and I'm gonna try to help these guys. And
dude, you can't help us because the only way to help us, you gotta fight with us. I am attacking gynocentrism. I am calling out misandry. You gotta destroy the establishment of gynocentrism, feminism, and destroy female privilege and take your power back as a man. That's the only way to beat these. To beat these, just basically to beat these bitches. Beat these bitches. You got to take their power away, and you as a man got to take your power back by not pandering to them and kissing their asses and not fucking with them. Period. You got to call out these simps and mangianas. You know what I'm saying? These faggots. And put an end to their nonsense. But men have to have a strong brotherhood. We got to work together, but you don't want to because all you care about is getting your dick sucked and getting pussy and getting all these type of hoes, but you ain't trying to wife them. A lot of the dudes who do wife them, they get taken to the cleaners. They lose their house, they lose their cars, everything goes to this bitch. They kidnap the children, they rape them for child support, I don't know, money. This dude don't have nothing, and if he loses his job, then the police will arrest his ass and lock him up because he can't pay child support, but the bitch refuses to work to provide for herself and children. My thing is, if you can't afford to support your child, teach your child anything, financially support your child, then you should not have custody of that child. Let the person who's well financially established take care of that child and raise that child. And you get visitation once a week or, every other week. That's what I'm fighting for, dude. But you don't get it. You don't want to get it.
And that's what I did, and that's how I got started. Because let's be honest, to me, women are not that complicated. They are not that complicated.
I agree with you.
They got to find you something.
Women are, yeah, you're right. One thing I do agree with this dude on, women are not complicated, but men have been programmed and brainwashed by stupid ass bitches who are in the positions of authority to lie to us like that. When we were little kids in the school, and I'm speaking of these Caucasian female teachers who did that shit, who these racist, man-hating feminists did that shit, okay? These racist, man-hating feminists, Caucasian females did this shit. They're responsible for this shit. And they're responsible for a whole lot of shit. They voted for Trump, 60% of them. So what does that tell you? They just want to support the establishment that benefits them, but yet they want to cry oppression, but they got the audacity to be racist and hate men who are less fortunate than they are.
Somewhat attractive, and you gotta not lower it on dates. So a woman can find you attractive all she wants, but you still gotta go through the dates and not screw it up.
See, I don't like that talk. A dude can't. Why is it that dudes are told not to screw up? So basically, shut your mouth, cater to her, agree with her, and kiss her ass, and everything will go good. Let me tell you something you know how many times I've done that, but he never asked me. I've done that. My brother has done that. My cousins have done that. And and guess what? The bitch didn't want to fuck with us anymore. She fucked with some dude who didn't give a fuck about her fucking opinion. She fucked with a dude who did not respect her. She fucked with a dude who was chauvinistic. She fucked with a dude, or if she fucked with a dude, he might have been feminized and, easily to control and manipulate. These hyper-masculine dudes who act like they're tough, but they're bitches because they can't protect her. They can't provide for her and her child. You know what I'm saying? If these dudes were strong men, they would not be. Then why are they labeled as deadbeat dads then? Even though she was a deadbeat to get with a dude who did not want to have no children. And a lot of times women lie and say, you can wear this condom that I poke holes in. Oh, I'm on the shot, I'm on the pill, and they're not. Or trick a dude some way. And manipulate. You don't understand that.
And so that's what because I would see guys have dates and they would get on YouTube and cry about they messed it up. And so I just wanted to show them why they was messing it up. And did I think it was going to be like this? I think I'll be telling you a lie if I told you, Trip. I think I'll be sitting here where I'm at right now 5 months ago. I ain't see this. I'm thinking like 5 years. And so, but to blow up like this in 5 months was something I couldn't even predict. But basically I got on there because I seen guys was frustrated with women and I just wanted to help out. Cool.
Okay. My thing is this, oh my God, man, I don't know. I might be getting a call soon, so let me just wrap this up. This dude just put his foot in his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous out here. That the way people treat each other and judge, and the way people are judged. Women can screw up shit, and these women can fuck up their chances with men, then blame the man for it. You got women who screw up too, but men give them a second chance because women shame us into accepting them for who they are, but they will never accept a man and love a man and like a man for who the fuck he is. He got to be a puppet, and that's the problem. And I'm not conforming to that type of fuckery anymore. I mean, look at this. We are the straight man, especially the straight black man, is the most hated person on the planet right now. Let me show you something. I mean, look at this fuckery. Shit. Let's see. No, that don't make this. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's my real name. Yeah, these are the people I fuck with. Okay. Well, look at this fuckery.
I identify as a female to male transsexual with a transgender queer identity.
You could be a drag queen superhero.
Misgendering a trans person is an act of violence.
I don't know what the fuck I did. But look at that fuckery. I mean, it's just ridiculous, people.
A transgender queer identity.
You could be a drag queen superhero.
Misgendering a trans person is an act of violence.
It's happening again. The University of Minnesota could soon start firing staff and expelling students for using wrong pronouns for transgender people. I'm Anders Hagstrom, and these are the facts. A draft of proposed gender rules at the U of M gives students a whole bunch of options for genders and a whole bunch of options for pronouns. They can identify as male, female, agender, gender nonconforming, genderqueer, non-binary, two-spirit, or they can just make up their own. But it's pronouns that get even weirder. There's the normal options like he, him, his, and she, her, hers, but then there's z, zir, and zers, and also an option for, quote, none, meaning you prefer not to have a third-person pronoun. So what are people supposed to call you? Blank, who must not be named? And then there are the punishments. If this draft of the policy goes through, staff could be fired and students could be expelled for misgendering their peers.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
So what were to happen if a girl doesn't want to have a male to female roommate? What? She could get expelled. There's nothing in the language of the policy that allows her to demand a female roommate. Fortunately, the policy is still being worked on and is likely to change. And at least one of the professors has acknowledged that the policy has huge freedom of speech problems because there are punishments involved. I think it's safe to say that if any of this disciplinary language makes it into the final draft, this will go straight to court. The truth shall set you free!
You see this fuckery right here? And it's like, this is an abomination. And y'all wonder why I'm here. We don't got time. Look at what the powers are. Look at these Caucasian supremacist powers that be are doing to us. These Jewish and these so-called Jews fucking us up. Look at what they're doing to us, y'all. Okay? Somebody asked me, how come I don't speak about the New World Order anymore? First of all, actually I do. The reason why I don't cover that, use some Alex Jones, that undercover racist faggot Alex Jones talking points, because it's bullshit. The New World Order is the Caucasian supremacist agenda. It's another form of Caucasian supremacy. It's the Caucasian supremacist agenda. Okay? Y'all, everybody's going to be fucked up on this one, but you know black people are going to be treated worse. It's funny how gays, lesbians, bisexuals, and so-called transgender people, basically sexually confused retards, male and female, who want to just beat opposite sex. It's funny how they are the most protected. I mean, I was reading some articles, y'all, but I'm probably going to do that in another video. It's like, talk about transgender violence, but they don't tell you that a lot of these she-males, and you got a lot of he females, okay? You know what I'm saying? They would, but starting with the faggots, the dudes who wear dresses and pretend to be like women, they would try to seduce and mess with a straight man, a heterosexual man, and try to get in bed with him, suck his dick, kiss on him, and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, when he finds out that he got intimate with a dude, which is a sexual assault and rape and deception, because that's like like poisoning somebody drugging them, and then having sex without their fucking consent. And then when that dude snaps and beat their ass and kills them and shoots them down, which I agree with, then all of a sudden they want to talk about violence against transvestites, okay? Transgenders, whatever the fuck you want to call it. When Lil Duval said what he said, I agree with him. That's wrong to do, to trick somebody and sexually take advantage of them like that. That's rape. When, I'm pretty sure you got lesbian chicks trying to pretend like they're a man and try to seduce and try to sleep with and fuck with a heterosexual woman, a straight woman, and then when she finds out and kills her, oh, they're victims. No, you ain't no damn victim. You lied and deceived that person, and you didn't give them the right to choose. You raped them and took advantage of them, and all of a sudden, you're a victim. No, you ain't no damn victim, and fuck y'all. Y'all need to sit your ass down. It's funny how y'all want to talk about the LGBTQ community is the most talked about and the most protected class other than Caucasian females. Okay? They want to talk about rights and stuff. Why do you want special treatment? Because you want to wear a dress, or you a woman, you want to cut your breast off and want to wear men's clothes and shit and sew up your vagina, and you're a dude, you want to cut off your penis and pretend you're a fucking woman and put in breast implants. That's not oppression. That's not oppression. That's a personal choice. Because in other countries, they will take you out, ostracize you, kick you out of the community, or fucking murder your ass. Okay? That's nasty and perversion and sick. That's retardation. Okay? Okay? A lot of these dudes on here, when they talk to me and debate with me and target me and insult me, they act like women, or they're just women, or just females pretending to be men and try to fuck with my head. Okay? Y'all don't like what I'm saying here. Okay? My thing is, it's funny how we could talk about everybody's issues from the gay community, the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, retarded ass community. We could talk about white women's issues, but we'll use women of color for our agenda to get more power and more rights and freedoms of a form of female supremacy known as white female supremacy. But when women of color are targeted and harassed by Caucasian males, beat up by Caucasian males, and their children are getting murdered and killed and raped, molested, body slammed, beat up, and gunned down and just brutalized and murdered. You know what I'm saying? Especially by the cops. Oh, no Me Too, no Time's Up. No, the National Organization for Women are silent on this. We saw what happened with that chick who's that Puerto Rican chick. Got harassed by that bitch-ass Caucasian supremacist male that calls himself a man, and that Caucasian supremacist male cop that didn't do shit but wanted to say something when that one of her, I don't think family members, I don't know if it was a boyfriend or whoever, a Latino guy came to her defense. Oh, that was a problem. These Caucasian supremacist males had a problem with that. We're supposed to just take your fucking abuse. Trump can brag about grabbing women by the pussy. Oh, he still gets elected by these bitches. And raping and molesting children, having sex with underage girls. Yeah, I believe he did that. Sexually harassing women, abusing women, cheating on his wife, being a deadbeat dad, having multiple baby mamas. Oh, he's still a man. But let that be Barack Obama. Oh, he wouldn't even be president. Okay? There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. And y'all dudes want to talk about chasing women when this society is going to fucking hell. This ain't the last days. To tell you the truth, the system, the establishment is going down by design, okay? With all this evil, perversion, and corruption, and lying, and deceiving, and raping, and pillaging, and shit. All this deception. The truth is coming out. Things are getting more obvious thanks to the camera phones out here. Okay? Women are being put on the pedestal in positions of power, and while men are powerless, okay? They feminizing men and encouraging men to dress and drag and be feminized and get sex changes. They're encouraging women to be men. All the sexual confusion. They're promoting homosexuality as a form of population control. That's all there is to it. Population control and reduction. Destroy the nucleus of the family, the nuclear family units, especially black families, and keep people in line. And we allowed that to happen. All these jobs are going overseas still to this day. and they're getting, and all those people in those native lands are being used and exploited and working, being wage slaves and working less than $1 an hour or less than $1 a day. And I talk about all these issues, but y'all want to call me misogynistic. You want to call me a reverse racist. You want to say I just hate people. I don't give a fuck what you. Y'all ain't paying my damn bills, okay? Y'all ain't doing shit for me. Bitches over. Instead of these guys giving advice about women and stuff, why don't these dudes come see me, talk to me, and bring all y'all women, and we can, and you know, but you go to the separate room and I fuck them. Do me like that. You know, how about this dude should be talking about business and being an entrepreneur, building up the community, you know what I'm saying? Controlling, knowing your history and controlling your dollar, building schools, building an infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Having our own establishments, our own businesses, government agencies, insurance companies, and you know what I mean? Schools, hospitals, law firms, courthouses, you know what I'm saying? Judges, teachers, okay? Politicians that we own and control. Barack Obama did not do shit for black people because we don't control his ass. We did not fund him, okay? Even if, I mean, and don't give me Oprah Winfrey did. Oprah Winfrey don't give a fuck about black people. She's a fucking Bedouin. She's a fucking coon, a handkerchief head, mammy, Aunt your mama bitch. Okay? Y'all just don't fucking get it. Y'all don't want to get it. And look, I'm just gonna let me just see what I'm just gonna, I know I'm putting my business out there, so let me just see what I can. Look at what I gotta deal with on a daily basis, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, look at all the stuff I gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? This chick is nasty. I mean, okay. Let me read this real quick. San Antonio, Texas. Police have arrested 18-year-old woman accused of sexually assaulting a 4-year-old boy. Where's his Me Too and Time's Up? Where's the Me Too Time's Up, folks? But I digress. Els Murata, Muralada, whatever the hell her name is, Marie Me Dellin, was a babysitter. The boy, when the assault happened back in March, according to an arrest affidavit, the boy told his mother, Me Dellin, forced to perform sex acts on her. Bitch is sick as hell. The mother immediately called police, who had Me Dellin and the boy testified. The affidavit states DNA results collected from the alleged assault that just came back, confirming the little boy's account. Me Dellin is now charged with aggravated sexual abuse of a child. To me, that's worse. I mean, she should be charged more than that. Let's see this. Look at this. This is another racist bitch. Okay, this video has been shared now thousands of times over in Facebook. Thousands of times over Facebook. It shows a woman yelling at and seemingly hitting a teenage boy, Somerville area neighborhood pool, Sunday. Dorchester County Sheriff's Office deputies say the woman in the video, Stephanie Sebi Strimble, when the authorities showed up at CB Strimple's, whatever her fucking name is, home on June 25th to charge and harass her for the pool incident. The sheriff's office says she also assaulted 2 detectives. Wow. And y'all didn't put her to the ground? And y'all didn't shoot her down? She didn't comply. Where's Blue Lives Matter? Where you need it? Where's the Blue Lives Matter folks at? She assaulted 2 cops and didn't comply and broke the law. And she's still alive. Let that be a black man. You know what's going to happen. Even if a black woman does it, you know she's going to get beat up and fucked up and have her clothes ripped off, be in a headlock, then broken bones and shit, badly beaten. And nobody gonna give a shit. The National Organization for Women and these other advocates for women's rights ain't gonna step in. These feminists, these white feminists are gonna be silent. The gay community, the gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender community is gonna be silent. These white liberals are gonna be silent. All these Caucasians who say they're not racist are not gonna help us out, like they're doing here. And you know, all these brown folks, you know, they're gonna who say our pain is just like yours. The Jews who say we have the same struggle. Oh, they're nowhere to be found because this black lives don't fucking matter to them. Wake the fuck up. Okay. An incident report released by the sheriff's office said she bit one of the officers while resisting arrest, breaking the skin. Seabass Strimbo, 38 years old, was given a $65,000 surety bond by a Dorchester County judge Tuesday night after being jailed on one charge of third-degree assault and 2 charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer. Why is she? How come she's not charged with child abuse? She assaulted a child. Don't give me that. Well, he looked like a grown man. No, miss me with that shit. Okay. No, she put her hands on a child, an innocent child, because she didn't like the color of his skin, and she probably hate men anyway. Likely, she's just taking out all her racism and misandric attitude on that innocent young man, underage. You know, that teenage boy. You know, that young boy, that baby. And she's not charged with child abuse. She's not charged with racial harassment. She's not charged with a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? She's not charged. And other charges that was stated it should be trumped. Diana Rockcumore says Seba Strumbo hit her 15-year-old son. She praised the amount of restraint that her child used. No, beat her ass. Fuck that. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. My son did the right thing regardless of what may have been verbally said by anyone else. My child was assaulted 3 times, Rockcumore said. Okay. Rockcumore pleaded to the judge not to allow bond. I do not want her out on the streets, the mother added. Sebi Strumbo's husband was seen in the bond court. Their lawyer then asked judge for leniencies. Fuck no leniency. Go underneath the jail. Let that be a black woman doing that to a white boy, as they say, a Caucasian male teen boy. Oh, he in trouble. Oh, she in trouble. She has a 13-year-old son as well as a 3-year-old son. Her husband, James, stationed there. They're not going anywhere. She's not a flight risk, and she's got no prior record. That don't mean shit. They're always doing shit, and y'all always give them passes. That's why. State Representative Marvin Pardavis represents the Rockcumore family. In a press conference after the bond hearing, said he had no decision has been made in a civil lawsuit. We're thankful that he's here to tell his story, but we do not know what could have ended differently. Now, Rockcumore prays for his son to get justice. Bad move for an assault she said was racially motivated. Obviously, this needs to be used as an example of the same way that our children are being used as an example. Rockcumore said. Sebi Strimpel's husband and attorney both were asked to comment for the following bond court. Both declined. Sebi Strimpel is expected to be back in court on July 11th on the third-degree assault charges she faces from the incident. Hate crime charges should be brought up. Child abuse charges should be brought up. Battery should be charged. She should be charged with all that shit too. Trump them charges. But she got white female privilege. She got white privilege, and she's a Caucasian female. White privilege and white female privilege. But I digress. She has an August 27th court date for charges she faces for allegedly assaulting the officers. And she assaulted 2 cops. And my thing is, she should be underneath the jail. Give her 20 to life. But they're not going to do that. And Blue Lives Matter, where are you at? Oh, I forgot. You support black people being slaughtered and killed. That's what y'all support. Anyway, I gotta go. This is what I'm talking about, and that's why I do the videos I do, because I'm tired of people treating people badly. I'm tired of racism. I'm tired of sexism. I'm tired of misandry, and I'm tired of misogyny. I call both sides out on sexism. I'm tired of classism. I'm tired of hate and bigotry and ignorance. So don't come at me and try to judge me when you don't know a fucking thing about me. Okay? This is why I do what I do. I report the truth. If you don't like the fucking truth, go somewhere else and continue to be a sheep. But when you get your wake-up call, don't get angry and don't be. You got yourself to blame. And don't ask me to fight your fight. No, you fight your own damn fight. You're on your fucking own. And that's all I gotta say. I gotta go, y'all. Bye.